Ma'am's so much stronger now, for real. And that special attack is beyond belief!
You impressed? That strength comes from our training with Master Brokina, if you care to know. It's also where she learned that attack. It's known as the Refractor Fist.
That's right, the Refractor Fist.
During her training, Ma'am learned the most powerful attack of Grandmaster Brokina's Warrior Master style. Refractor Fist. The Refractor Fist is an attack that combines the spell Overheal with the Warrior Master style. Overheal destroys a body's tissue through excessive restoration magic. Therefore, only the most powerful priests and sages could wield it against monsters. Brokina took that knowledge and merged it with his own skills to create a lethal attack, dubbing it the Refractor Fist. Ma'am was horrified upon hearing the immense devastation that it could unleash. Brokina was pleased to see her reaction, as the attack could only be passed on to those who fully understood its terrifying power. Ma'am's kind heart and strong sense of justice was what made him feel safe in passing the technique on to her. Her resolve firm, Ma'am ultimately asked Brokina to teach her the Refractor Fist.
I'm all right. What happened?
Hey, Dai! You're awake! Ma'am's the one that got you out.
She's amazing. I didn't know she could fight like that.
Dai! Hey, Chu! Little help? Didn't Ma'am say you had some healing items? If you do, now's the time to use them, don't you think?
Oh, right! I've got a bunch of handy stuff stashed away in here. I'll give you some medicinal herb. Here! What's going on? They're gone! I always carry at least 5 medicinal herbs. That's right! I used them all when I was attacked by a pack of teeny sanguini in the mountains.
Who could possibly need 5 medicinal herbs against those things?
It's over!
Ah, good. My theory is proved correct. I found your weakness, girl. You have 2 types of powerful attacks. Attacks where your hands glow, and ones where they don't. But whatever those attacks are, they need to be channeled through your fist. And that without them, you'd have no method of delivering that moment of impact. That's a special coating, Mucus, and it won't come off easily.
Ma'am can't use her fists anymore! Don't you have anything? Come on! Our stamina is still too low! You must have some kind of item in there!
Oh! This is a teardrop acorn! It'll cure a teardrop's worth of stamina to whoever uses it!
No, it's enough. That's all I need. Chu, please. We're useless without a weapon. You'll have to carry me. We need to hurry!
Without that attack, you have nothing to hurt my immortal form! This ends now!
No, ma'am! Dai, if you're planning something, hurry.
You know, you're a lot heavier than you look.
I'm sorry, really. But I can't spare the stamina to climb all the way up there. I need to use everything I have. for one final attack. I realized it while I was watching Mam fight. Even though I have this powerful crest, it's mostly going to waste. I can see now that timing is everything. It's about finding the exact moment that the attack should hit. Even if it's just a little bit of power, if I use it as precisely as Mam does, it's over. We win.
I think you've caused me quite enough trouble. While I am still curious about that strange attack of yours, you are enough of a threat that I should forget it and simply eliminate you.
Die? He's going for the Sword of Champions. All right, he must have some kind of plan. I have to do whatever I can to distract this thing!
Such pitiful human behavior. You resist so desperately, even in the face of defeat. To me, you are nothing but mere trash.
You're wrong! That's no way to talk about a living being, no matter what kind of creature it is! And if you still don't understand that, then you are the one who's actually trash!
Listen to me, Zamza. You are a tool. Understand? Now go out into the world, collect what knowledge and power that you can. Otherwise, you are nothing to me but trash. Don't you agree? How else would you describe a useless tool without a single redeeming quality?
I am not trash. My power and mind are unmatched. If I wished, I could be commander of the Mystic or Furfang Legion. How dare you mock me!
Chew! Quick! Give me the acorn! I'm getting my strength back, even if it is just a little bit. Sword of Champions! Lend me all of your mighty power!
What? That brat! When did he reach the sword?
A spell.
Where did you come from?
Just cast Frizz. Fire it at Mam.
All right, I'll try! Ma'am! This should take the slime off!
No, no!
Refractor Fist!
Here goes! All of the strength I have is going into this attack! Come on! Strash!
Did it work?
Yes!
What? Impossible! I'm the superior being! How could these rotten humans? How can this be? Where did I go so wrong? There was no way I could lose. How?
I don't know. Why didn't you ask this guy? You underestimated him, Mystic Scholar.
I see. All this time, thinking I was greater and more valuable. But the error was in my heart, wasn't it?
Well done, Dai. That was an amazing Yvonne Strash!
Yeah, thanks to the Sword of Champions. Huh? Oh no! Not this one too!
The power of the Dragon Crest destroyed one of the most famous weapons ever made?
Sorry to disappoint, but that blade is nothing more than an elaborate fake. And the real Sword of Champions has already been delivered to the Dark Lord Hadlar. And my mission, the Supreme Being study, is now complete!
What did you just do?
A gift for my father. It contains all the results of my extensive research. All of the knowledge that I have recorded. With its contents, he can continue the study into the creation of the superior beings.
You idiot! Your father, Zabora, cares for no one! Even in your final moments, you still want to impress him?
I'm aware of that. But still, I was nothing more than a tool used to do my maker's bidding. And now he will know this tool served its purpose. But despite what he is still my father. It's time. This is the fate of every superior being. When we are defeated, we leave nothing behind. I shall now crumble to black ash. Perhaps it's punishment for toying with the life the gods gave.
Zamza.
Spare me your pity, human. I am still proud of all that I have accomplished. For however brief a moment, I was the most powerful monster to exist, and I fought a difficult battle that most could not. But someday another superior being will defeat you all. I know. My struggle was not in vain. That's right. It could not have been in vain.
All that, all for respect in the eyes of his father.
No matter what Zamza said, somewhere deep in that heart, he just wanted to feel like he was loved.
I understand. I know how he felt. Okay. All right, here we go. Freeze! Earth Slash! Getting stronger every day. Okay. All right, here we go. Burn! Earth Slash! about that!
Princess Leona is calling for a world summit. My presence has been requested in Papnica.
World Summit?
That's right. She's gathering the kings and queens and leaders of humanity to strategize for a battle against the Dark Army. The kingdoms have made almost no effort at working together, and the enemy has exploited this weakness. As a result, Orzam, Ringaya, and Karl have all been overtaken. But with the call of Princess Leona, the remaining kingdoms decided to collaborate and form a joint strategy to face the Dark Army as one.
So that's what she's been planning all along!
An excellent idea. When will it be, Your Highness?
We kept this secret so as not to alert the Dark Army, but it should be fine now. It is to be held in 3 days' time. I was planning to leave this evening, but Dai, my boy, would you care to join me?
I'd like to, but we didn't manage to get the Sword of Champions, so...
Listen, people from all of the world's kingdoms are going to be attending. What if someone there knows about another legendary weapon?
That's true! Your Majesty, we'll leave for Papnica right away using Pop's Zoom spell.
Setting off again so soon? I should have known.
Wait a minute. Thank you. Without your help, none of us would have made it. You are a true hero indeed.
What gives? Even after my amazing performance out there? You jerks! I was part of that battle too, you know!
Enough! You're making a fool of yourself.
How dare you, you stupid ghost! I don't think you have the right to talk down to someone like me!
Can't you tell? That ghost is Master Brokina.
This old man is the martial arts master?
But Master, why were you in disguise?
I just wanted to see how you two would do in the tournament, so I whipped this old body into shape and followed you. I didn't expect everything to go the way it did, but in the end I still got to see the well-earned results of Ma'am's training. The experience was good for you as well, wasn't it, Chiu? I've been training you for 3 years, although your obsession with showing off certainly held you back. But it seems all you needed was to be backed into a corner. Your new move is quite impressive. I would actually say that you've grown.
You're a proper hero too, Ratty.
You've got real guts, friend. More than we expected.
That's just how it is, Chiu. Fame may follow you later on in life, but you must never seek it for yourself.
Red Master!
He's a good teacher. Well, should we go?
Master, I'd really like to travel with Miss Ma'am, may I?
Go ahead, but maybe ask them for permission first.
I thank you for everything. Hey, wait up, you three! If you insist, I would be willing to help.
And Zoom.
Huh? Hey! Wait for me!
That was kind of mean.
Well, he hasn't exactly learned to be humble, now has he?
Maybe. Still, he's an interesting guy, I think. Just looking at him, all of my worries about being human or not seem almost insignificant. He's a good example to live by.
I suppose it might be nice to bring someone like him along.
Afterwards, the party returned to Papnica using Pop's Zoom spell and were greeted by Crocodine. Crocodine was delighted to see Ma'am had returned. The party then introduced him to their newest member, Chu. From there, Crocodine showed them Papnica's Grand Chapel, where Leona and the other leaders had gathered for the summit. Nevertheless, As the humans tried to unite in opposition to the Dark Army, a new threat drew near. Upon hearing that Leona was putting together a world summit, the party returned to Papnica. The princess wished to invite leaders from across the globe. Among the fallen nations, she could only rescue General Bosun of Ringaya. When Dai asked whether any of the attendees were versed in legendary weapons, King Vulcan of Terran was mentioned. Dai's party thus conferred with the king, who had arrived in Papnica. King Vulcan explained that the metal used to forge the Sword of Champions, or a calcum, was created by the gods. Only a small amount was bestowed to humanity. Therefore, he concluded it was unlikely that a blade stronger than the Sword of Champions existed anywhere. Dai then asked if there were any other powerful swords. In response, the king summoned the seer Merla to divine that which they sought. The word she divined was Landkirks, which just happened to be the name of Pop's home village, which he left behind to become a disciple of Avan.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry to drag you all the way out here. I just figured we could really use your skills.
No problem. I'm more than happy to help all of you. Oh, thank goodness. She's kind and warm. I can see why Pop likes her.
Seems like a nice place, doesn't it?
It's a tiny village. Nothing's really changed. The shop's up ahead. I'll be waiting right here.
You aren't coming with us?
If my dad sees me, it'll be bad.
Hey, does that lady work in the weapon shop?
Huh? Mom!
Pop? Is it really you?
Huh?
It's my boy.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Aw, that's nice.
He must be really close with his family.
Dad?
Honey, look who made his way back home.
Hey, son.
Hi, Dad.
You run off without a word for over a year? You think you could just waltz back in here like nothing's happened?
Mister, calm down!
Apologies. We don't normally get visitors in our small village. I can't believe my idiot son is actually helping the legendary hero on his quest.
It's thanks to Pop that we're even alive. I don't know where I'd be without him. So, mister, what we were asking about?
Right, you want the legendary sword. Well, you won't find one in my shop, but it is possible there's something at my friend Lon's place.
Lon?
He's a Darkling that I met recently.
Darkling? Their name doesn't happen to be Lon Barrick, does it?
Sure. So?
Those dark armor weapons that Yunkel uses were made ages ago by a guy with the same name, Lon Barrick. Yeah, he can help us.
Don't be so sure. He lives in the woods just outside the village. He's not interested in meeting new people.